Oleksandr Usyk has beaten Tyson Fury and has become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And man, what a roller coaster of a fight. A phenomenal performance by both of these men. But my God, there was a huge moment in that fight in round 9 where Tyson Fury probably lost the fight then and there. And I think that there was like a good back and forth. Like we saw Usyk take control of the early rounds, and then it went to Fury. It seemed like Fury kind of figured Oleksandr Usyk out, and it looked like Fury was going to take the win. But then things changed, and things swung in the other direction. We saw that round 9 beatdown by Usyk, and I was watching this, and I was absolutely amazed that Tyson Fury was still on his feet. He got stunned with a flush shot, and he actually got kept up by the ropes. But after that, he was like out on his feet, but he was still on his feet. I think he took like a good dozen blows flush. What's amazing about Tyson Fury is that he has such insane resilience. I've never seen anybody get almost killed like Tyson Fury and is just fine after. I think it would have been better if the ropes didn't keep him up, or if he would have just took a knee after getting stunned like that and recovered and let himself get back into the fight. Because he was so adamant about staying up on his feet and he didn't take a knee, I think he took so much punishment that was totally unnecessary. Like, he was going down anyway, right? Like, it would have been a knockdown regardless. But the fact that he was so tough, he was too tough for his own good, that he took all of those extra punches, I think that did so much damage to Tyson Fury that it took too much out of him for him to win the fight. It's like, yeah, it would have been a 10-8 round to Usyk either way, but if he would have took a knee, recovered, and done it strategically, I think he would have fared way better in the later rounds. And who knows, maybe he would have actually won the fight if it wasn't for that. Because as you get concussed, your ability to move your body and command it in a usual way diminishes. And obviously in a boxing fight, it's all about hand-to-eye coordination, right? Him taking all those extra shots, I think really did hurt him big time. But real talk, I was so impressed by Usyk that he actually came back, because I was thinking watching that fight that he would not be able to pull out something out of his hat like that, but he did. But even after taking this barrage of punishment, he actually looked kind of fine after that. This is what I'm saying about Tyson Fury. He has this remarkable resilience, heart, I'm not sure what you can call it, but he can take the worst punishment you can imagine and then bounce back in a few seconds, and I'm just like, how is this possible? We've seen this with Deontay Wilder multiple times. The most famous example is the Undertaker move, where he's out cold on the floor and he just gets up. I don't know what it is about Tyson Fury, but he just has this remarkable ability. I don't know if you can call it chin, because he does get dropped down, but whatever willpower he has that just keeps him back up, I mean, damn, amazing. But fair is fair. I'm a fan of Tyson Fury, and I would say that Usyk won fair and square. Now, there was the post-fight comments of Tyson Fury saying that there was sympathy points because Usyk's country was in a war, and they gave him the decision just to be nice. That's a load of bullshit. Now, I'm a fan of Tyson Fury. I'm British myself. I wouldn't say that is true by any means. Usyk did win more rounds than Tyson Fury. Let's not kid ourselves here. It was an amazing fight, and Tyson Fury put up a valiant performance. Both of these men are amazing warriors, but there was no sympathy points given. And really, this is the reason why the UFC doesn't give mics to fighters that have been knocked out or badly stunned, because when you're concussed, your brain literally isn't working as it should be. Tyson Fury even said Happy New Year. The guy was beaten back months ago. This is not a man that you should be taking fully seriously in what he says. And I know people are gonna slate him for saying that, and yeah, he shouldn't have said it, but let's just have some context here. The guy was beaten by the heavyweight world champion with a barrage of punches. Yeah, if that happened to you, you'd be saying some weird shit after. Unfortunately, Tyson Fury said what he said, and, people that are against Fury are gonna have ample ammunition to talk shit about him from now on about it. Yeah, I just kind of feel like he was just concussed. Happy New Year. Yeah, I wouldn't take what he was saying that seriously. But in any case, I mean, it's interesting to see where Tyson Fury goes from here. Like, there is a rematch, and he was keen on getting that rematch in the post-fight interview. But in the post-fight press conference, he said he was going to talk with Frank Warren and see what's going to happen. So maybe his pride was just talking in that moment where he's like, yeah, I want a rematch now. And then after he came back to his senses, he's like, okay, maybe I should have a tune-up fight before I get into that. Which I think is fair. In an ideal world, I think we'd like to see Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Like, let's just have the Battle of Britain. Okay, yeah, both of them are not the best heavyweights in the world right now, but it's still an amazing fight. I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, there's lots of other fights to make in the heavyweight division, but there is a rematch clause for Usyk versus Tyson Fury, and I would say that the interest in that fight is going to be even more. This was a very, very close competitive fight with tons of twists and turns. Very dramatic fight, like amazing. Not only was it like a display of technical mastery, it was exciting to watch as well, which isn't that common. A lot of technical fighters have this curse of not being appealing to the casual audience. These two are masters at technical boxing in their own style, and they didn't neutralize each other to the point where it was boring. If anything, it made it more exciting. I think that's what we all want to see, right? We want to see great fighters bring out the best in each other, and that is what we got with these two. Who knows how Fury is going to react to this? You know, his mental state is very questionable at times, and, you know, we've seen his issues with mental health in the past. Is this going to, like, put a rocket up his ass and bring him up to a new level? Or is this going to make him depressed? I genuinely don't know where Fury is going to go and how he's going to react to this. Usyk is going to be Usyk. Like, the guy is like a cyborg. He's gonna be Usyk no matter what. He's gonna fight the same, he's gonna talk the same, he's gonna think the same. Fury, I don't know. Like, I can't say where Fury is going to be mentally after this. I don't think he should be depressed, obviously. Like, I mean, he put up a great performance, and I think the way he fought, there's no shame in losing like that. Like, the guy was tough as nails in that ring. As I said, I have no idea how he kept himself up on his feet. If anything, he was too tough for his own good. But yeah, it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see what happens next. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like and sub for more.